A very good evening to one and all those who are present today for today's session on Salesforce Development. I would request the faculties, HODs, principal, and the students to inform your fellow mates, asking them to join in quickly so that we will be starting the session shortly. Good evening, everyone. It's a final call. I would request the participants to inform your fellow mates to join in quickly so that we would be starting the session in the next 5 minutes. What hope the guest speakers have joined in from academia?
We're waiting for two more guests.
Okay.
Yeah.
A warm welcome to all the dignitaries who have joined us for today's highly anticipated 30 hours of student development program on Salesforce development, starting today, 4th August. And the session will be from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I would request all the participants to join in regularly to avail the free certificate on Salesforce development. So before we could begin, a warm welcome to the faculties, HODs, students who have joined in for today's evening. Before we start with the session, let me give you a quick introduction about ExcelR. ExcelR, founded in 2013, and we have 8 branches in 5 cities, headquartered in USA, Houston, and we cater to the requirements of students, institutions, industries, and so far through our everyday learning journey, we have covered close to 8,30,000 plus students, and we have been very strong through our EDL programs and have got continuous support through our premium associations like IIT Roorkee, Skill Up APSSDC, APSHE, TASK, TASK Telangana, IIT Madras, where we are jointly conducting joint certification programs, IIT Roorkee, and delivering close to 18 plus approved courses of NASCOM in joint, which is ExcelR's courses, which is being approved by NASCOM, and close to 25 plus courses approved and evaluated by SWAYAM Plus. Through our exemplary training, we have been continuously awarded by Deloitte, twice awarded by Deloitte, Silicon India, and for various other category programs which we have delivered so far. To give a glimpse of our training excellence, I would uh, say that through our continuous faculty development programs, we have close to 80,000 plus faculties, which is a mix of degree and engineering group we have trained, and students close to 8,30,000 plus, webinars, seminars, workshops close to 500 plus, and technical training programs, which we have delivered on all of these are close to 30 plus technical courses. And constantly, we have been getting the support through our uh, collaborations close to 2000 plus colleges, universities, institutions. And we have also been very successful through our 5,000 plus placement partners. So far, our journey stands in providing training programs to engineering degree others with a total of 8 lakh plus, and faculty training program close to 80,000 plus. This is been successful through our everyday learning program, wherein the objective of this training program is to support the students and faculties through application-oriented training, hands-on training on technology, trending technologies close to 30 plus, and also favoring the colleges by supporting them in NAC and NBA requirements. Through our EDL offerings, we have been continuously signing colleges uh, through our MOUs and conducting webinar, seminar close to 500 plus, covering 50,000 plus students, and doing a lot of industry uh, favored faculty development programs. And all of these training programs are happening through our learning management system tool, wherein the students will also experience a lot of assignments, assessments, which is in the LMS platform. And the students will be able to do a lot of industry use cases and prepare for their placements too. This is just to show you how our LMS would look like. And very shortly, we will uh, help you cross a complete walkthrough on the LMS. And these are some of our training programs, which will be once you register for this everyday learning program, you would be shared with the login credentials for the LMS. And once you log in, this is how it would look like, and you would be able to experience the past training programs as well as the upcoming events, which you will be able to access in the LMS tool. So far, through our everyday learning journey, we have covered close to 55 plus student development program. Constantly participating colleges are 1,600 plus, covering 8 lakh plus students in the same program. And most popular programs under which the students are interested in, and it is again and again requested under this everyday learning, is these, where we have ChatGPT and generative AI, advanced Excel, Salesforce, Python, mobile app development, Python programming, and many more. Similarly, our faculty development program, which we have so far conducted, is 42 plus, continuously participating colleges close to 1,590, and covered so far 80,000 plus faculties in training. Under this, the most popular programs are again on faculty development program on deep learning, AI and Gen AI, digital marketing, data analytics using Power BI, Tableau, cybersecurity, NLP and ChatGPT, data analytics using Tableau, and many more. As I had mentioned, we have so far trained 500 plus webinars, approximately 50,000 plus participants we have attended through our webinars and seminars. Any learner who takes up a student development program or a faculty development program will be awarded with a certificate, which is showcased here. And these are some of our past faculty development programs which we have conducted in collaboration with the colleges. And these are some of the certificates, sample certificates, which is for your reference. Through our continuous training programs, we have reached out to IIT Roorkee and delivered data analytics using Minitab tool. And this is a student initiative where students from BITS Pilani approached us requesting for a Power BI training, which largely happened at the BITS Pilani campus. This is an ExcelR initiative. Having a discussion with the faculties, HODs, and the industry partners, we understood that there were a lot of gaps in the challenges where the students were not able to crack the job interview. So, having this known, we created a 5 subject module, which is of 240 hours of campus recruitment training, wherein we covered coding skills, quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability, soft skills, resume building, tips and techniques to ace the group discussion, personal interviews. And this happened in collaboration with IIT Roorkee, where close to 50,000 plus students participated. And all the students took this training program through our LMS, and they had to clear a lot of assessments, assignments. And the students who continuously participated clearing their assignments and assessments were awarded with this prestigious certificate through iHub Divya Sampark. So close to 5,200 students who cleared successfully were awarded with this certificate. So this was in collaboration with iHub Divya Sampark, a joint body of IIT Roorkee and Government of India Department of Science and Technology. For this particular program, we had the maximum registrations from Andhra Pradesh. So these are few of our uh, snapshots on the same, wherein we had 10,000 plus students participated for the Skill Up Final Year program. And these are some of our recent events on the Everyday Learning platform, where we conducted training programs on ACE coding interviews, generative AI, DevOps code, digital marketing, and many others. Without much further ado, let me introduce our dignitaries for today's evening. We have Professor Krishna Rao Rajaram Patel, Principal of Marathwada Mitra Mandal College of Engineering, who's a veteran academician, researcher with 35 plus years of experience, currently serving as the Principal and Professor at MMCOE, Pune. Is expert in alternative fuels for IC engines, recipient of national award including Dronacharya, NCERT Best Teacher and Innovation Awards, and close to 33 research papers have been published and 6 patents. Is a reviewer for Elsevier, Springer, Scopus Journal, and awarded as the best technical paper at ICAT 2014 International Conference. A warm welcome to you, sir. We would like to hear a few words from you, sir.
So am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are very much audible.
Uh, so very good evening to one and all. I'm very extremely sorry to say that Dr. K.R. Patil sir, due to some unavoidable circumstances, he will not attend this meeting. On behalf of him, I'm just exploring our institute and the ideas that sir has given to me to share on behalf of him. May I continue, if you permit me?
Yes, sir. Absolutely
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, thank you. A very good evening to one and all, particularly distinguished expert guests, faculty members, participating students, and my esteemed colleagues from ExcelR. Definitely, it's an honor to stand here today as a proud representative of Marathwada Mitra Mandal College of Engineering, Pune, in this exciting collaboration with ExcelR. Talking about MMCOE, it established in 2006. Marathwada Mitra Mandal College of Engineering is a private co-educational engineering institution located in Karvenagar, Pune. Affiliated with Savitribai Phule, Pune University, it is accredited by NAC with an A++ grade and NBA also, accredited with NBA also. Our college currently houses near about 2,000 students and employs around 250 faculty members, delivering high quality education across engineering, management, and doctoral programs. Talking about the academic programs and center of excellence we have at our MMCOE. So MMCOE offers undergraduate programs in computer engineering, IT, electrical, ENTC, mechanical and artificial intelligence and data science. So we are very proud that XLR has taken an initiative in the upcoming technologies like artificial intelligence, agentic AI, and generative AI. We also have several distinguished center of excellence in at MMCOE like high performance computing. We have a center of excellence. We have a center of excellence for automation and robotics. We have center of excellence for advanced embedded system and signal processing and computational and intelligence. Talking about our placement record, near about 70 plus companies have visited our campus this year. Highest package that was offered is 28 lakhs per annum this year in Indian rupees. Average package at our campus is around 7 lakhs per annum. So our collaboration with ExcelR will further boost these outcomes by providing students with rigorous preparation, industry exposure, and definitely practical tools demanded by recruiters. Okay, so we have a in-house campus also, which is enabled with Wi-Fi, labs and library, separate boys and girls hostel, a gym and sports amenities also. So to conclude, I just want to say that at MMCOE, we stand tall as a center of technical education and holistic development. We are committed to empowering our students with strong academic foundation, hands-on skills, and ethical leadership. Our partnership with ExcelR marks a significant step towards enhancing student readiness for the rapidly evolving industry landscape. Definitely, we look forward to enabling our students to excel in the domain of analytics, AI, and engineering. So I must say, I express my thanks to the ExcelR for joining us in this journey, and thank you to our students, faculty, and guests for your attention. So let's move forward together and let's start the journey of upcoming cutting edge technology. So I must welcome to the all participant. I wish good luck to all the participants, those who have participated. So thank you. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thanks one and all.
Thank you, Vikas sir, for taking this effort to share a few words on behalf of our principal and uh, the college. Thank you very
It's
much,
my
sir.
pleasure. It's my pleasure. Pleasure.
So let me move on to our next dignitary for today's evening, Professor Vivek Pramodre Dev, Head of Department MCA MSc IT from Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat, who he has been serving as the head of MCA and MSc IT department of Parul University since last 10 years, having totally 18 plus years of academy and research experience at UG and PG level, published more than 25 plus publications in international journals and more than 200 PG projects guided till date. He has received Best Faculty Award more than 5 times. A warm welcome to you, sir. Amar, could you please confirm if Professor Vivek
Yes.
Pramodre is there?
Yes, Vivek sir is there. Sir, can you
Hello.
please unmute? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. A very good morning, very good evening to one and all. As we have all joined here to start one of the new skill learning journey. I once I congratulate all of you, to the participants, to the team of ExcelR at Parul University Faculty of IT and Computer Science. We believe that we need to do the association with a valuable skill providers and industries to address the gap between academia and industry, to give students that little extra that they need in the future to achieve their desired dreams. And this is one of such initiatives. And I appreciate that students from different organizations, they have joined. At Faculty of IT and Computer Science, we have an MOU with different industries. More than 20 industries have associated with us. And we are doing expert sessions, workshops, expert seminars, talks, skill development program, not only for students, but we believe that even the faculties and
Sir, you're not audible, sir.
Is doing a very good job in providing a valuable skill set to students. And at Faculty of IT and Computer Science, we are running different programs at undergraduate level as well as postgraduate level. In specializations, we are offering different specializations to students along with their degrees in the field of artificial intelligence, big data analytics, cloud computing, cybersecurity and forensics, full stack web development, gaming technology, blockchain technology. They opt different electives. They can learn, as I said, something extra other than curriculum. And we always encourage students to join such programs beyond their journey of masters or bachelors. Once again, I congratulate the team, and I'm very happy to be here in this inaugural session. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. Let me move on to our next dignitary for today's evening. Dr. Aruna Akula, Head of Department, Administrative Management College. She has over 20 years of teaching experience since 2004, dedicated to academic excellence, served as BOE chairperson and BOS member at Bangalore University. She has acted as a resource person for syllabus setting and curriculum design, authored multiple textbooks for BCA and BSc students with a passion for teaching. She is known for commitment and to the student-centric and quality education. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. Dr. Aruna, ma'am. Amar, could you please confirm?
Hello.
It's
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am, you are audible.
Thank you, Nitya. Very good evening to everyone. I'm Dr. Arunakula, Head of the Department of Computer Application. Let me introduce our college, AMC. AMC started in the year 1984, collaborating with California University. In 1995, AMC became the first private institution in Karnataka to offer MBA and MCA program. AMC Group provide holistic education in the sphere of management, engineering, science, and technology. Art for more than 3 decades. It is spread over 52 acres of lush green campus. At AMC, we bridge the student, academia, and industry to nurture India's future leader. Keeping pace with global technology trends, we organize seminars, workshops, guest talk, and offer student development program like this. In order to make the student employable, training is provided to students in graded manner in soft skill and technical skill. In today's relentless evolving world, technical skill hold the key to staying competitive and achieving career growth. As technology transforms the way we work, having a strong foundation in the right technical abilities can give the student what they need to excel in their chosen field. But there is a challenge that skill gap, which is mismatch between the job role, requirement, and employee skills. Hence, keeping oneself to update is very important in present scenario. So we are happy to have MOU with ExcelR to provide a collaborative framework for conducting student development program as well as faculty development program in recent trend and technology. So ExcelR offer everyday learning, like we call it as EDL, that provide application and industry-oriented learning on various trending technology for free from industry experts with in-depth knowledge on the subject. This will help the students to have an actual feel of the real-world solution and help them in their placement. So this student development program may help the student to get themselves skilled in the recent technology. So this 30 hours of SDP commencing from today aims the training to the student on Salesforce development. So the Salesforce pioneered in the year 1999, delivering CRM software as a service. So Salesforce is a cloud-based product that leverages AI. I hope all the students will be benefited by this student development program. And I really congratulate this ExcelR team to provide this to our student. And I wish you all the best to all the students. And I appeal all the students to make use of this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Aruna ma'am, for such inspiring words, which again makes us to come back with a lot more programs under everyday learning. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
So let me now introduce you to your today's expert trainer, Mr. Aditya Dubey, Salesforce Developer Trainer, whose expertise lies in cybersecurity, and he has so far trained corporate training and delivered many more trainings to computer science and specialized in Salesforce and cybersecurity with multiple certifications in ethical hacking and AI. A warm welcome to you, Mr. Aditya Dubey.
Uh, Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to all of you. My name is Aditya, and I'm working as a cybersecurity and a Salesforce trainer from the last few years. First of all, let me give you a quick introduction about the Salesforce platform or the Salesforce developer. Salesforce basically is a cloud-based CRM software which provide different types of CRM software to many business to manage their relationship with the customers and different things more easily. And in the next 30 hours, we are going to learn how we can able to develop custom CRM softwares using the Salesforce platform. Salesforce is one of the very fast growing platform in today's time, and also Salesforce development offer many jobs for the developer position and administration position in the end of 2027. So we are also getting too much jobs through this learning. So it is very beneficial for all the students to learn these 30 hours to make use of this particular technology to create some custom CRM softwares using the Salesforce platform. So when we start training, then we are going to talk more about the Salesforce and more about how we are able to create custom softwares using the Salesforce platform very easily.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aditya Dubey. Let me hand over the session to our LMS expert, Mr. Amar, who will be giving a quick walkthrough on the LMS, after which the session will be handed over to the trainer. Over to you, Mr. Amar.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So, dear Brighting Minds, very good evening once again, and warm welcome to the 30 hours student development program on Salesforce development. So, dear students, I would like to interact with you. So, let me confirm that if you're able to hear me clearly, my voice is loud and clear, you can use the chat box. As we have 1000 plus 200, so around 1200 participants, so it's not possible to give the unmute access to everyone. So let's use the chat box. Raise your hand. Thank you. Good evening. Others, quick. Super. 30, 40. Okay, great. See, so as few of you are there in previous batches as well, right? So first rule of learning, what is that? First rule, we need to interact. And second rule, what? Never forget the rule number one, right? So always whenever our sir is going to interact with you in next 30 hours, next 15 days, our team will be there for support. Whatever we are going to ask, keep interacting. Okay, so that is the best way of learning. So we'll interact. One of your question will clear the doubts of many participants. It's nothing but 1000 participants, right? So let's be interactive. So let's start now with the LMS KT. I know that many of you know what is the LMS, what is the use of LMS, but let me share my screen. Yes. Okay. So LMS is nothing but a learning management system, and it's one-stop solution for all learning material. What is mean by all? Okay. So see, today you join the session. Okay, you are able to join the session from LMS. You are able to get the recordings of the sessions from the LMS. You are able to submit your attendance and feedback from the LMS. Whatever the material we are going to use, whatever the reading material, assignment, assessment, each and everything will be available over the LMS itself. Okay, so it's nothing but just in a simple words. So we used to go shops. Just for example, like DMart. Okay, so it's a one-stop solution for all groceries. Yes, exactly. So it's be like a one-stop solution for all e-learning content. Okay, and in a very effective manner, very user-friendly, you are able to access that. Okay, so now what next and how to access that, how to log in, where you will get all these things what I mentioned. I hope you guys are interested, right? So those who register successfully till today, we already given the LMS access. If somebody not received the registration, if somebody not registered, so I will be sharing the link after my KT, so you can go ahead, register. Our team will be giving you the access in next 24 hours. Okay, if you are already registered but not receive any mail, no need to worry. By tomorrow afternoon, you will be able to find that mail in your email. So whenever you are going to check your email, please make sure that you are checking into the inbox and spam folder as well. As you are able to see that there are a couple of members we joined together, right? So there are chances to drop that mail into the spam folder. So make sure that you are checking into the spam answer. Okay. So first email, you need to check that this one. Okay. LMS portal details by ExcelR. Okay. So now what is the use of this email and what information we have in this email? So you can check here. The first link is nothing but a portal link. Portal link, a URL. Okay, so let me ask the question. What is the full form of the URL? Or what is the use of the URL? Yes. Quick. Okay, Rucha. Perfect. Others? Okay, great. So, dear students, URL, like on a daily basis, we'll use the different web applications, right? So Instagram.com. No, sir, we'll use the application. Sometime we'll use on a web app as well. Yes. No, we'll use the LinkedIn as well. We'll use the Naukri.com, LinkedIn.in, right? So likewise, ExcelR LMS portal URL is mylearning.excelr.com. Very easy, right? mylearning.excelr.com. You can just bookmark this URL on your browser, whatever the browser you are using, and easily you can access. Okay. After that, you are able to see the email address and username. Okay. So by using this, you can use this username for the login purpose and reset password. This is the important thing. So dear students, make sure that as a first time user of ExcelR, or a few of you know that we are transforming our platform to the advanced level. Okay, so in that we are setting up your accounts, right? So in that scenario, you have to set your password from your end first time. So you have to use this link. Now I'm clicking on this link. So what next? So I will get one email. Let me show you that mail. Okay, so you will find this email. Once you click on that, there you have to click on a reset password. Okay, then you will get a one more tab that you have to provide your password. Dear students, don't worry, I will cover all the queries and questions about the LMS, about the certification, about the attendance. Okay, once after completion of the KT session. So relax. Let's complete the LMS KT, then we'll take a Q&A and we'll start with the session. Okay. So now here you have to provide the password. Whatever password you want, you can type it here and you can click on change your password and you will get a reset your password and login option. Be like, the password reset is successful, you will get the login option. If I click on a login, it will take me here on this next page. It's nothing but a signing page or login page. Okay. So you can continue with us Google as well with the registered mail ID. If not, directly whatever the email ID or username you have, that and the password which you have set, right? And click on the sign in. Okay. So till here, all clear? So we are just done with the first half, be like till login. Now we'll go directly over the platform. Let's suppose that I provided my credentials successfully and I'm clicking on to the sign in. So what next? Till here, all clear? Can I have confirmation? Quick guys, I know that you're waiting for the actual sessions to start. So respond quick. Okay, super, all clear. Thank you. So let me reshare my screen now and I will show you how we can access all this material. Once we click on the sign in, after providing the details successfully, we'll launch here on the robust LMS dashboard of ExcelR. Okay. So now, first of all, let me show you the profile. So on the right hand upper side, you are able to see that one profile option, right? Click there. You can click on a setting. From here, you can set up your account, you can change, update your name, you can update your username, you can upload your photo if you want, you can update the password. Okay, so if you want to update the password again, so you can update from here. Okay, so if you are on a home page, you are able to see a dashboard like this, but make sure that you are going to be on a dashboard. Okay, so on a dashboard, each and everything you are able to see. Below the homepage tab, you are able to see the leaderboard. Okay, so I believe most of you are belonging from the bachelors of engineering as well, right? So you use the hacker rank, right? Lead code. So how there will get the leaderboard, right? What is your ranking with the codings, or what is your ranking with the different tests? So this is ExcelR leaderboard overall. So we have participants from the pan India, from out of India as well. And on the leaderboard, as per the coding contest or as per the MCQ contest, those who are leaders, those XP on the top. So you're able to see this in a leaderboard. Just for the example, as you are able to see that option into your dashboard, that's why I'm explaining that. Okay. So now let me go back and let me explain you about the dashboard. Okay. So how, yes, I hope somebody trying to unmute. Okay, no problem. So let's continue. So first of all, the most important thing, how you are able to join the session, right? So you can check here live session today. Today is the day 1, you are able to see the notification. Day 1, day 2, up to day 15, each and every day you will get this tab as a live session for today on your dashboard. Let me click on that. Once I click on that, I'm able to see join the session via Zoom by clicking the link below. You will be able to see the meeting. The Zoom link is open for all, but still, if your system is going to ask for the meeting ID or passcode, yes, it's available here. And on top of it, you are able to see that to watch the session on YouTube, click the link below. So why YouTube? So sometimes your network will not support. Sometimes the Zoom capacity will reach to the 1000, right? So in that scenario, you can use the YouTube, and the YouTube participants, no need to worry. Okay, no need to worry. Whatever we are sharing over the Zoom, each and every information we are going to share over the YouTube as well. Your all queries and questions, whatever you have, you can always put into the chat box. You will be able to see all the links into the chat box itself. Okay, you can check here. Once I click on the YouTube, now I am on YouTube, right? And you are able to see some consoles here. So this is the subscribe console. So I know that you already subscribe, everybody, but if anybody is still pending, you guys can go ahead and subscribe. In that scenario, you will be getting the notification as well. You can just click on the bell icon for all notification and you will get the notification ExcelR session started. Let's join. Below that, you can check like 226 participants watching the stream, and live chat option. Okay, so when explaining this live chat, sometime what will happen, you will join the session but you're not able to see the live chat, where actually the comments are going, where actually links are coming, right? So you can check here, if I click on a live chat, you are able to see this console here, right? If I close this now, see, so you will get the console like this. If I want to open, I will click on a live chat. I am able to see that all the options here, right? I can share the message from here. If you scroll down a little bit, you are able to share the message from here, right? Our team will be sharing all the information on the YouTube as well from here itself. Clear? Okay. So now let me go back onto the dashboard once again, and I will show you what about the recordings, attendance, material, how to access that. Now, I hope everybody is clear on the joining the session. Clear? So, enroll courses. Okay, so we have to see enroll courses. Thank you so much, you two participants, for your responses. Now, let's check on the other part, material, recordings. So you can check here below the live session, you are able to see enroll courses, right? As I'm a member of ExcelR, I have now 15 courses enrolled on my dashboard. But if you enroll some previous classes of ExcelR, definitely that courses will be there on your dashboard, or few courses, whatever you enrolled into the past last 1 year, 2 year, and that will be also available with you. But now, if you want to access a Salesforce material recording, then how? So you can check here. Let me search for that program. See here, Salesforce Development. I'm clicking on that. Once I click on that, you can check here. I'm able to see the attendance and feedback, agenda, live sessions, session recordings, reading material. So let's go one by one and I will explain you. So first of all, the most important thing is the attendance and feedback. Okay, so I'm clicking onto the attendance and feedback link. So dear participant, listen me carefully. Yes. So Akbar Sheikh over the YouTube, I'm explaining about the attendance only. So attendance feedback form SDP on Salesforce Development 4th August. Okay. So coming to this is a very important form to submit from your end. Why? Because 60% attendance is a mandatory to get the certificate of participation from the team of ExcelR. Okay, so make sure that you are going to submit this attendance and feedback form every day. So don't be like, okay, 60%, then sharp, I will mark for the 60% only. Be there on every day. So certificate is secondary, but knowledge is first, right? And on the top of it, now I know that what question will you guys are going to ask me next. Sir, I just registered. Sir, I not registered. Sir, I just got the link. I joined the session, but I want to continue. And today I'm not able to get the access. Then what about the today's attendance? Okay. So no need to worry on that part. Our team will be sharing the attendance and feedback link into the chat box as well. Okay. Over the Zoom and YouTube. And second point, the link which we are going to share over the Zoom, YouTube, and the LMS portal as well. That is the same link. That is the same link you can mark at once from any one platform. Okay, so you have 3 places where you can submit your attendance. And the most important thing, this link is to be active for 1 hour, and that time is 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. You can check here, link will be active in between 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Okay, clear on the attendance and feedback. Let me go on the agenda. So you're able to see the agenda as well. Main topics, what we are going to cover in this next 15 days, 30 hours. So let me zoom. You can just go to the course content. You are able to see here. After that live session, whatever I explained that on the Zoom and YouTube, here also you have that option. You can join from here. Session recording from day 1 to day 15, all the recordings will be available here. Okay. So as of now, if you click on the play button, it will give you that currently whatever the session is running, but day 1 to day 15, all the recording will be here available. Okay, as per the day. Now below that, reading material. So whatever we are going to cover in the next 15 days, all the PPT, PDFs, any practice files or any code, anything, each and everything will be available in the material tab as well. Okay, done. So that's all from my side. Now next 2-3 minutes, I will take the queries and questions. After that, we'll start with the actual session. So dear students, any query, any question, please post into the chat box. If not, then you can just mention that as it's clear, and we're good to start the session. So first thing which I want to clear in the Q&A, if you not received the LMS access but you registered, don't worry, you will be getting that by tomorrow. Okay. And if you registered, if you received the LMS access, please start utilizing that. Hi sir, I have not received the data analytics certificate. I have already completed on the Friday. It will take some time. So for certification for all SDP and FDP, okay, so that will take around 8 to 15 working days. Others clear? Yes, so coming to the examination, so that will be there on a last day, but there is no independence like on the certificate. We have to check on the knowledge, what you are going to get. Okay, so we have to attend the exam as well. On last day, examination will be there. No worries, if you not receive, you will receive that. No queries, sir. Let's start the session. Okay, great. Yes, I will share the link. 2 minutes. Okay, superb then. Thank you so much all of you for listening me, and we'll start with backflow session. I will be there in available into the chat box. You can share your queries and question with me, and I will be more than happy to assist and resolve that. Okay. So let's make this 30 hours more interactive, more interesting, and we have to complete this with the very successful journey. Okay. So happy learning with ExcelR. All the best, and Aditya sir, over to you. Yeah, sure, sir. I'm giving you the cost access on another platform as well, so you're able to continue. Yes, sir. Cost access granted. You can proceed. Students, now you can down your hands. So whenever you have any queries or question, you can keep posting into the chat box. Okay.
Hello everyone, am I audible to all of you right now? Can I get a quick response in the chat box? Okay, so just give me a second. Just give me a second. Is my camera right now? Are you able to see me?
Yes, Aditya. Aditya, you're not audible.
I'm actually, am I audible?
No, actually your voice is too low and you're not visible as well. So you can just check once.
Just give me a second, sir. Just give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
Oh. Right now, am I audible to all of you?
Yes, exactly, sir. So you are audible and visible as well. We're good to go, sir.
Okay, fine. So, hello everyone. First of all, I think you all get my introduction in the starting. So now we are going to start the Salesforce. So without wasting the time, I'm just opening the PPT and then we are going to start the Salesforce development course from this point. Let me just share my screen. Just give me a second. Are you guys able to see the screen right now? Okay, now I think the screen is visible to all of you. So before going to Salesforce development, I need to talk about some other topics which I need to tell you first. So just give me a second. Okay, now it's good. Okay. So before going to Salesforce development, first of all, I need to give you some clarification about some other topics which may be helpful in understanding the Salesforce platform. So the first thing is multi-tenancy in Salesforce. So basically, if you talk about multi-tenancy, I'm not going to the definition of this particular thing. Just take a simple example and let's try to understand what is the meaning of multi-tenancy. Many of you already know. Those who don't know, it is a very important term. So we need to know what is this, the meaning of multi-tenancy. Because in Salesforce, Salesforce is actually a multi-tenant platform. So multi-tenancy means like using the resource of a same thing by a large group of people or multiple people. Suppose you are living in an apartment or you are living in a very big school or you are going to colleges. In colleges, in schools and apartments, you see in schools you have different classrooms, in different labs, different batches. In apartments, you all have different house for yourself, but eventually you will use the same resources, like you will use the parking space for everyone. You are also using the same water supplies, same electric supply. So Salesforce is also a multi-tenant platform where we can also access the same resources by every single people. Now, if you come to the definition this time, you understand multi-tenancy in Salesforce means that a single instance of the Salesforce platform serves multiple customers called tenants, and this term is known as tenants. Each customer shares the same infrastructure and same database, but their data is logically isolated and secure. Just like in a apartment, you are all using the same resources like the parking area, the electricity, the water, the cleaning, everything. But everyone has secured their own chambers or their own rooms. You are completely secure in their own houses. No one knows what was going in your house, how many people are living in your house. No one are going to know about anything. But you are using the same resource. Salesforce also do the same thing. What it will do, it will give you the same databases, same infrastructure, same, you can say the object, same APIs. But everyone data is logically isolated, so no one can able to see some others data, and these are very secured through encryptions, so it is not possible to break these things and get access to the data by anyone. So multi-tenancy is also multi-tenancy is also metadata is the same thing. A metadata is the data that describe the structure, configuration, and behavior of your Salesforce. For example, now this time you see this definition will be a little bit bigger because the real definition of metadata is the data about data. But here you can see it say that in Salesforce metadata is the data that describe the structure, configuration, and behavior of your Salesforce environment. It tells the platform how your Salesforce instance is customized. You think like object, field, page layout, workflow, Apex code, lightning code component. I think right now many of you have confused on these terms, like what are these? These object, fields, page layouts. But don't need to worry. We are going to know everything when we start learning till then. But in the starting, just understand like these are these things. This type, so object is basically a metadata, a list of contexts, custom object name student C. So basically in Salesforce, a object, you can say an object is a database. Like we have already database, but in Salesforce we call database as objects. We refer the database as objects. So the example, a list of contexts, custom object name, it will be a, like you can say a table in the object. Like we also have tables in the database, like we have multiple tables. The same goes for in the Salesforce. In Salesforce, we have student.c is a table, which is a metadata which was going to contain the informations of the different things. Same way, field is also a metadata which was going to contain the field names. And also the second thing here you can see it describes the structure, configuration, and behavior. So when we are defining metadata in Salesforce, we also need to define what type of information this particular thing was going to take. Like if field is a name or a name field, then it was going to only contain name type of information. It was not allowed to use integers, special characters type of information, or a uppercase or a lowercase, which was a start from. So basically, in simple term, if I tell you, metadata is a data of the is a data of data, and it will tell how the actual data is going to look and what is the configuration and what is the structure of that particular data. After the metadata, we have the next thing is API. And in Salesforce, API is one of the most important thing. Because if you remember in the starting what I told you, that Salesforce is a multi-tenant platform which was going to access the same resources by multiple users. So API is very important in Salesforce. So in API, basically API stands for Application Program Interface. Now, just assume in a simple term here as an example, not going on very deep on what is actually API. So basically here API means API stands for Application Program Interface. Now think about a restaurant. It's like a waiter in a restaurant, in a waiter in a simple restaurant. Now why it was a waiter? So basically when you go to a restaurant, you sit there and ask anything. Like you will ask for pizza or any other thing. At that time, the particular waiter go to the kitchen, take out the pizza and give it to you. You don't know how the pizza cooked, how much time it was going to take, what the waiter was going to do. So you don't know the inner process. You will just get your data from the waiter, or you will just get your pizza from the waiter. You simply don't go to the kitchen, you don't care how the pizza is made. You just ask and the waiter brings the result. The same APIs do. When we want to access data, not only on Salesforce, but other platforms or other technology also, when you want the data, for example, right now I'm using this web page. So for example, if I want something from the database, whatever I search, there will be an API working. So the API will go to the database, take the data and come it sent to me. I don't know what was happening, how the API will do, but the API will do these things for me. The same way in Salesforce it was happen. The waiter, the API go takes your data and give it to you. Like it will perform two things, a request and a response. You will request to the API for something and the API give you the response. In software, an API works the same way. In Salesforce or another system, like I will say, told you, if you're using Salesforce platform or any other system, the API will work simply. You will ask for a data or anything and you will get a response. Either you will get your particular response positively or negatively. If your data was available, then you will get the data. If it is not available, you will get some type of error or some type of misconfiguration. Simply the API goes to the other system, fetch the data and send its way. Basically API is application program interface, which will go to the other systems, take data and then give it to you. Now this is basically means API, but we need to know what is basically API first means. Now assume that first example, here you see we have a waiter. He will go to the restaurant. You will go to the restaurant and you will ask the waiter that give me a pizza. The waiter will go to the kitchen, tell the chef what he do. We don't know, but he just go and take out pizza to us. But now if you assume in the API first means now we have the waiter, but we don't have the actually restaurant. Means we hire the waiter and the menu card first, but right now we don't have the restaurant. So what will be the benefit of this? So this is what API first means. Means first we are not going to make the complete software. First we are just taking the APIs. Like the restaurant, we completely don't make the restaurant, but we hired the basically waiter and we created the menu card. The same way API first means first we are going to create the API, then we are going to complete the whole software. And what is the benefit? We will design here the API first before building the app, screens or system so that the other system can talk to us easily. So the first benefit of this that the other system can talk us to very easily in a very efficient manner. After this, it's like making sure the waiter and menu are ready. Like we are making sure that the waiter and menu are ready even before building the restaurants, tables or walls. Means we get the waiter and menu before making the actual software or before making the whole system. So basically we created our API, but we don't created our actual software. Now in Salesforce, API first means you build your system so it can easily talk to other apps using APIs. You think from the beginning, what data will other system need from us? You created those API first, then build bottom screen and workflow. Now the actual benefit of API first is when you have the order book or when you have the waiter, at that time you will know how the waiter is going from one place to other place, what is the process of going to waiter, where is the waiter going to take the order, where he was going to give the order, and what is the other process the waiter is going to perform, the way the waiter or the servant or the cook or anyone, like any API. So when you know all these things from the start, you will make your system more correctly, more effectively in the first term. Now if you make your whole restaurant in the starting, but when you hire these type of particular person, for example waiter and other persons, now at that time may you face some problems like the waiter is tough, is very having problem to go in the kitchen because there were some tables, the servant is not properly working due to some other infrastructure problem. So at that time these problems are sometimes critical, but when you created the API first, you will not going to face these problem, because from the starting you will know what the other things needed from us. The same way the API first means do, it will already know what the other system need from us, and we created the API first so we can very easily created our buttons, screens and workflow and other thing for our particular system. Now after API first, we have here the come the main thing, that what is actually Salesforce. Now you have also thinking why we learn first API first, what is the learning of this metadata and multi-tenancy. See, these are the main terms which we use actually in Salesforce, because Salesforce is basically on these three platforms: the APIs, the metadata, and the multi-tenancy. Because Salesforce is a cloud-based platform, so it can share resources. Metadata is actually the information of how our data is going to store, what is the properties and different everything. So we also need to know about metadata. And the last thing is API, because Salesforce is completely API-based software, and it was going to use API very times. So we also need to know about these things a little bit low. After this, the next thing we need to know is what is actually Salesforce. What is the use of Salesforce? So basically, Salesforce is a cloud-based customer relationship management (CRM) platform that help business manage their relationship with their customer, streamline process, increase sales, and improve customer service. So Salesforce is basically a cloud-based platform, or you can say a cloud-based structure, which gives the CRM softwares or CRM platforms to different small businesses, big businesses, or medium businesses. These businesses use the CRM software to increase their process, customers, and services. Now, Salesforce is very useful because it was a cloud-based operation platform which offers CRM software. It was also very cheap compared to other CRM software, which was customly made using other programming languages. But Salesforce is completely cheap, so many businesses hired, or you can say use the Salesforce CRM first, software in today's time. Now, what it will offer us? So Salesforce offers sales, tracking leads and details types of options. It will offer services, which is very basically used for customer supports. Then you have marketing, email campaigns, automations, analytics, which is report and dashboards. You have also app development option, which custom apps via Salesforce platform. We can also create custom types of apps via Salesforce platform. Everything is accessible online. No need to install software. The biggest advantage of Salesforce is we don't actually need to install any software. We are going to do everything on the particular Salesforce platform. So this is the best advantage of Salesforce. It was compatible for every users, every device. So your device does not have to be very precise for this particular type of software. So it is just use a web browser where from where you can access the Salesforce. Now there are some key features in Salesforce. First, it was going to offer you lead management, which track potential customer, opportunity management, manage deals in progress, case management, report and dashboard, automation, custom apps. Wait a second, I will just show you how this actually looks. So let me just share this tab and let me just show you Salesforce. So here I'm just opening Salesforce. Just give me a second. Okay. So this is my Salesforce account. Right now it was taking a little bit time. Now I just need to log in here, and don't need to worry guys, we are also going to know how we are going to set up our account. So this is just a starting. I will just want to show you what is actually a cloud-based platform, how this Salesforce actually look. So this is actually my Salesforce account or developer edition account, and this is how our Salesforce actually look like. And this is a custom thing. Now here you can see what I'm talking in the starting about, that Salesforce offer different type of services like leads marketing. So when you click on this icon, on the apps icon, here you can see we'll get all of these things here: services, marketing, community. So if you have a Salesforce CRM software, you have everything on a single place. Like right now I'm just opening here a service type of option, a service type of CRM option. Now here you can see we have home, chatter, accounts, contacts, case, report, dashboard. Everything we are having the same. Now Salesforce offer these type of CRM software to every user. Like there are multiple users who use the same thing, but the database and the infrastructure is same. And everyone device, everyone data is secure through encryption and other thing. Okay. Now this is actually how actually it's look like as a cloud-based architecture. And if you click on this view all option, let me just click it again. Okay, just taking a little bit time. Okay, so if you click on this view all option, here you'll get your app launchers, and you see you have different types of here already created Salesforce CRM software, like Salesforce CRM community. For this, we have this track and sales marketing effort with CRM objects. So we have already different CRMs in the Salesforce, and these all are here for us. And we are also going to create our own custom applications for Salesforce. Like sometime we need some type of operation which is not available here, so we can also able to create those applications using the developer option. So this is why Salesforce is very compatible for every business. Now let's come on our initial tab and let's see the other things. So let me just share this tab. Okay. Now after this, here you can see we already see how the lead, opportunity, case, and different other things was looking here. Or just give me a second. I think we get some messages. Wait a second. Okay. Okay, so here you can see the real life example. If we take a business example, imagine a company called Quick Fix Electronics, which sells home application and also offer repair services without Salesforce. So suppose if you have a business and we are using without Salesforce, then you have a sales team use Excel to track customers. You have a service team who uses WhatsApp for support queries and different chatting options. You have a management team which has no visibility into daily operations, because management team is not able to see everything regularly, because sales team are working on everything daily basis. The service team is also on like day-to-day updates. That's why you are getting stuck and your data will be very complicated and it will be not very ordered. It will be not ordered in a very good manner. But when we are using Salesforce, what was happening? You have centralized all customer data. The most important thing is you have centralized all the data in a one place. You are able to see every data. You are able to see everything in a single place. When you have all things in a single place, you also able to increase the productivity very fast. You also boost customer satisfaction, work from anywhere via the cloud, because it was a cloud architecture. So you don't need to install this software on a particular system. You just need your email ID and password and you can log into anywhere. So you actually don't need to be very precise on you having your laptop. You can log in and check from any device or any places. Now, when we come on Salesforce, we have two persons. The one is Salesforce administrator, and then we have a Salesforce developer. We are going to learn about Salesforce development, but before going to Salesforce development, first of all, we need to learn about Salesforce administrator. Before going to Salesforce administrator, I want to know. Okay, is my voice clear right now, all of you? Can I get a quick response? Is my voice clear right now? Can I get a quick response? Is my voice reachable to all of you right now? So now, before going to the Salesforce developer, we have to know about Salesforce administrator first. So what is actually a Salesforce administrator? See, if when I talk in a simple term, a developer is a person who can develop custom applications. Like if I come on here and share this tab, now you can see this time we have actually different type of apps already here. But suppose you want to create a new app, like you want to create something different. You want for your client wants something, a new type of CRM software. At that time, you're going to create a new CRM software. So those who create these type of application known as Salesforce developer. Now, the second thing is who is actually Salesforce administrator and what is the actual definition. So basically, a Salesforce administration, often called Salesforce admin, is a personnel who manages and customize a Salesforce organization platform to meet the needs of the business. They act as a bridge between user and the technology, ensuring that the Salesforce runs smoothly and efficiently. Now, if I come to this website and share this tip, now a Salesforce admin is basically able to manage all these things by using their technology or needs. Suppose you have a client who don't know about technology, then a Salesforce admin was going to manage everything. He know how to create delete data, add data, how to do different things, how to show the importance, how he was going to open the leads and other things. And the Salesforce develop a custom CRM software like this. Remember, a Salesforce developer actually develop a software like this, a CRM dashboard, and the admin is going to handle these things for our client. Now, this is the basic difference between the Salesforce developer and a Salesforce administrator. Now here is something what a Salesforce administrator do. He manage and optimize the Salesforce platform within an organization. According to the organization, he can manage and optimize the Salesforce platform. He can configure and maintain the system to align with business process and objectivity. He can also configure and maintain the systems, manage user account and set up security measures. He also manages the user accounts and also set up the security measures according to the users. Customize dashboard and reports. It also sometimes customize the dashboards and reports. He will automate the workflow to enhance this efficiency. He will also do the automations so the works will be done in a very fast. Like if you want to send a bulk type of email like 1000, he can do these type of things through triggers and automation. Okay. So what I trying to say is basically it will automate the workflow or to enhance efficiency. Like if you see there are sometime you need to send a bulky messages or a bulky email to like 1000 or 10,000 persons. At that time, what happened? You don't want to do this manually because if you go and do this manually, it was going to take around 3 to 4 hours. So Salesforce admins do automation work to enhance these things very fast. Also, they provide training and supports to the user. Suppose in a company, you have hired as a Salesforce admin. You are working as an admin part, but there are some users who is working on Salesforce platform. Like if you come this page, let me share this tab. Now here you can see I am right now in service tab. Now here you can see I have different types of information like home, chatters, accounts. So now if I come on account, here you can see I have some information here. There are some accounts here already present. So sometime you need to give the new particular person who is using this platform how to use this particular system, how to use this CRM. So you also give training to the users that how we are going to use this particular system, like how to create new records, how to import records, how to delete a particular record, like these type of information. Now also, what they will do? They will assist user in understanding and leveraging the platform is efficiently. They will also tell the people and try to solve their errors and misunderstandings and try to make them a very good user or very good user on a Salesforce CRM platform. They also troubleshoot issues and implement updates. So if there was an update on Salesforce CRM or there is any problem which the user was facing when they try to fetch data or try to insert the data, they also try to troubleshoot these type of things. Integrate Salesforce with other system. They also integrated the Salesforce with other system like third party system. They also because Salesforce is also able to integrate it with third party systems. Like you have a e-commerce website on Salesforce. So what happened? You can use triggers, which we are going to talk about triggers in future. But let me give you a clear conference here. So we use triggers in Salesforce to integrate our Salesforce CRM platform to a third-party application. Like in e-commerce website, suppose someone ordered from your CRM software. At that time, you generated a invoice and send the invoice to the delivery partner so he can deliver the order to the user. So we use triggers for these type of operation, and you can see here we are integrating two platforms. So we are also able to integrate Salesforce with other system, and these type of things was done by the particular Salesforce admins. It will keep the platform running smoothly and adapt it to everyone, and adapt it to evolving needs. It will also it will also have the responsibility to keep the platform running very smoothly, and in the last, it will help the organization maximize their return or investment in a Salesforce technology. So it will also give the department or the particular organization how to use the Salesforce platform more convenient way to increase their efficiency and grow their business as soon as or very fast. So in simple terms, you can say a Salesforce administrator is a particular person in an organization or in a business who can manages the Salesforce CRM software for the particular organization. Actually, he is not going to put data, he is not going to insert data or delete data. He was going to handle the CRM software only. He was going to customize the works, he was going to automate the workflows, he was going to find the troubleshoot the problems, he was going to train the user, but he is not going to actually put data and fetch data, these type of operations. Now, after Salesforce administrator, the second thing is Salesforce developer, and we are also going to learn these things. Because if you want to be a Salesforce administrator, first you need to be a Salesforce developer. Because when you know how to develop a thing, then you are going to know how to manage a thing. So first of all, we need to be developer. Actually, there is no actual need to be a developer to be administrator, but it is a very good practice that if you know how to develop application, then you are going to be administrator. So it is a very good type of base, you can say, if you are a Salesforce admin. Now a Salesforce developer is a software developer who specializes in building application and custom functionalities on the Salesforce platform, which is leading customer relationship management, or you can say CRM systems, used by businesses to manage customer data, sales process, marketing campaigns, and more. So basically, a Salesforce developer is a software developer who is specialized in building applications and custom functionalities on Salesforce platform. It is a simple software developer like other who is specialized in developing different software on different platforms. Like you have a Java developer, you have also hear about Python developer, someone is Mon stack developer, someone is Mean stack developer. Also, we have Salesforce developers who is expertise in developing CRM softwares on the Salesforce platform. The same way the other developers develop the software using the programming language, we are also going to use Apex programming language to develop Salesforce CRM software. Now here you can see we use Apex programming, which is a Java-like programming language to write the backend logics. So we are going to use Apex programming language to do the backend work in Salesforce platform. Now we use Visual Force and Lightning component like Aura and LWC component, which is Lightning Web component, to create custom user interface. Now in this course, we are actually going to learn about Aura component. Now many of you think why we are not going to learn Visual Force. So basically Visual Force is a very old version, and in today's time we actually don't use Visual Force in Salesforce as much. All the particular CRM software which was right now creating or made by the Salesforce developer is either on Aura component or is either on LWC. So we are going to learn the Aura component for a framework. Now understand Aura as like a framework in other programming language. Like if you have a Python, then you will learn Django. Like if you are something Java, then you have a Spring Boot. So Java has a Spring Boot, Python has basically Django. The same way Apex programming or Salesforce has Aura component or LWC, or you can say Lightning Web component, which is basically frameworks for creating the front end of the Salesforce platform. After this, what we have the next thing is modify standard Salesforce feature to suit business specific need. Sometimes we also modify the standard Salesforce features to suit the business need. Now, according to the business, we created different type of functionality also. The second thing a Salesforce developer do is to build custom applications, create custom apps that run natively on Salesforce. So we also create custom apps. As I already told you in the Salesforce platform, you see there was multiple application already there. But if a business want to create a new type of application which we don't have on the Salesforce CRM or application, then we are going to create a new type of particular custom application for the client using the Apex as for backend, and we are going to using the Aura and the LWC. Either you can use Aura or the LWC to create custom application. Now, after this, we also build developer features like dashboard, automation flow, and integration with each other platform. So what a developer do next thing? It will also create dashboards, automation flows, like if you want to send bulky message, you have some triggers for automations, you have some integration with other system using the triggers. So a developer can do also these type of works. The third thing a developer will do, it will do automation business process. So a Salesforce developer also gives some automation features in a CRM software. Like we use tools like Flow, Process Builder, and Apex Trigger to automate tasks. Here you can see Apex Trigger because I will already told you about the Apex Trigger. Now we have flow process builders and Apex triggers. Process builders is basically, you can say, a UI type of tool where Apex trigger is programs we can write our triggers and automate our tasks. So we are actually not going to do anything. We just created a trigger and the trigger is going to do our task. Now let me just give a quick introduction about what is actually triggers, because I will talk about triggers from a very few times. So basically, see, a trigger is like, you can see you have a gun. First of all, you will take bullets inside the gun, and you will load the particular gun. But when you click on the trigger, then the gun is going to fire the bullets. Otherwise, nothing was going to happen. At that time, you can see the trigger has some automation feature also. So if you on the automation feature, at that time when you click on the trigger, the gun is continuously firing until all the bullets was ended. The same way triggers is work in Apex programming language. You created functions, different type of functions, and you can call that function using the triggers. The same way means you are not directly calling the function, you are calling the function using the trigger. Now you have a question, why we are doing this, why we don't call the function directly, why we created a Apex trigger for function. See, sometime what happened, you want to store some data in the database, but we want after storing the data, some operation is going to happen. So we are going to do these things using the triggers. So we created trigger for these type of operation. Like I want some type of action happen when my data is stored in the database. So we create triggers for that. I want some type of action happen when the data is deleted from the database. So we create triggers for that. We created triggers like for updating the data. So these are all automated tasks, and these are done when these type of action perform. So that's why we created triggers in Salesforce, which can perform the automation task easily. Now we have examples like send emails, update records, like here you can see. It can also schedule jobs and different other things. Now we have the other thing is integrated with other systems. It uses API to integrate with other systems, like connect Salesforce to external statement, like a payment gateway, ERPs, or you can see using APIs. Using API, we can basically use API like REST API or SOAP API, middleware or platform events. So we can use these things to connect with other things also. The next thing a Salesforce developer will do, data management. He will create and manage custom objects, fields, and relationships. Custom objects, what is actually custom objects? So here you can see, let me just show you custom object. First of all, see this thing. Now, what is actually custom objects? So before going to custom objects, just see this is actually an object. Now in Salesforce, database is actually known as objects. So you don't need to be confused about what is a object. An object is basically a database. Now, custom objects is like the custom database which you created for us, like you created a student table and other things. So these are basically custom objects. Now, come to our topic here, then we are going to see. So, what a Salesforce developer do? It will create custom objects, fields, and relationship. Now, what is fields? Fields are basically, you can say, the tables in a database. I am taking example of database. Like in other programming language, we have database. In database, we have tables. The tables, they are different tables, and in tables we have fields and rows. So tables is basically, you can say, object. The fields is basically the rows and column which you have in database. Like you have different rows and column, and the relationship is like what is the relationship between two rows or two columns. This is what in Salesforce look like. Now it will handle data import, export, and transformation using tool like data loader or workbench. So it can also perform data import, export, and transformation. So we can also able to transfer, import, and update data using some tools like data loader and workbench. So these tasks are also done by the data management, was also done by the Salesforce developer. After the last thing a Salesforce developer is do, the testing and deployment. Now, a Salesforce developer, if you are a developer, you are also familiar that you need to test your code. You need to take the particular program or software in testing phase. So you can find those bugs which will be very important sometime before actually updating or launching your particular CRM. So we are going in testing and deployment phase where we test and our whole Salesforce CRM code before deployment. In Salesforce, we are actually performing unit testing because we are actually developers and developers are actually performing unit test. Unit test means you are going to check every function of your program unit by unit in a Salesforce testing environment. Now, Salesforce says that your code should be 75 coverage. For example, if you write 100 lines of code and in 100 lines of code you have four functions, that means minimum three functions should be covered. Means you can cover the three function test, all three functions work properly, they don't have back, then you are going for or ready for deployment. Otherwise you are not able to deploy. So deploy code using chain set, anti-migration tool, or Salesforce DX. So we have three things for deployment our code, like chain set, anti-migration tool, or Salesforce DX. Now remember, if it was saying 74.5%, it doesn't mean that you only need to check 75%. Because if you are a good developer, you are going to make sure that your particular platform should be completely 100% covered all codes. It does not have a single bugs or errors. Then you are going to say that your particular platform working very smoothly. Now let's come to the main topics, like 1 2 3. Like what is Salesforce user experience? So we have basically two experience in Salesforce. Let me show you these experience by here. So right now here you can see I'm right now on this, and let me see on. Right now here you can see I am right now on my Salesforce platform, and here you can see I have an option to switch to Salesforce Classic. Now see, when I click on switch to Salesforce Classic, right now you can see this is actually switched to, this is Salesforce Classic, and this is what I'm talking here. We have two type of user experience. User experience simply means how we are going to interact with the Salesforce cloud operation. So how the system was also going. In the starting, if you remember, I told you we are not using Visual Force anymore. All the CRM software right now was made on Aura or Lightning Web Component, which will be come in the Salesforce Lightning type. So this is how your Visual Force actually look. It was the oldest, you can say, the operating system, which will be on 2014. After 2014, we have Lightning Web Component, and we are using the Lightning Web Component. And this is how it will look like. We have home, chatter, cam lead, everything, but its UI is not that good. Now, the second option we have is the Lightning Experience. So now when I click on the switch to Lightning Experience, here we come. Now this is our second user experience, which is Salesforce Lightning component. Now this also offer two things. What is the first is the Aura component, and the second is Lightning Web. Now the meanings of Aura component and Lightning Web is how this particular platform is going to look like. We have Aura component or we have Lightning Web component to create these things. Like in real life, you have different frameworks for a single programming language for different types of things. The same way we have two frameworks for the front end in Salesforce. Like we have the Aura and the Lightning. The Aura component is the first, then we come on the Lightning Web component. So first we need to learn Aura component, then we are going to switch to Lightning Web component. So in this course, we are going to learn Aura components framework and try to create a custom CRM software using the Aura component framework. After this, let's come on here. Here you can see the difference between these two, Classic and Lightning. It was old and simple, new and modern. The speed is slower. It is also faster. Not good on mobiles. If you are looking these platforms on mobile, it is not good. Work well on mobile. Customization is very limited. Here you have more flexibility. It was old version, new version. So basically this is one. Now, after making the front end, then we need to come to the back end, the Salesforce backend. Now, the Salesforce backend has two things. The first is object and the second is Apex language. So, object is basically in Salesforce as a database, like where we are going to store database or data. Now, in object, we have basically three types of operations which we perform, like create, update, and delete. And we are going to control this object using the Salesforce programming language, which is Apex. Now here you can see what is this object. So here we are going to talk about an object, and this is a user object, means a database, or you can say a table. Now in tables, you can see you have columns and rows. Now here these are known as columns and rows. These are known as fields and records. These information has fields, and these are the records which was inserted in the fields. In database, we call them columns and rows, and now in Salesforce we call them fields and record. The same as the previous, but the name was just changed. In other programming language, we call it database. In Salesforce, we call these things object. Now, after this, let's come to the next thing, which is what is Salesforce CLI. Now, how we are going to actually run this Salesforce or set up the Salesforce. So setting Salesforce, we have two options. So let's first try to set up the Salesforce. So first of all, you need to come on this platform, Salesforce Developer org, Salesforce Developer, Salesforce Developer Edition org. You need to search this on your particular. Let me just wait a second. I need to share the entire screen. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah, I'm going to send you the link. Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm going to send it. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay, so first of all, we need to come on this particular link, Salesforce Developer Platform. Here right now, this is the platform, Salesforce Developer.salesforce. I'm also going to send you the link also here. Let me send this link in the chat box. Just give me a second. So this is the link for the Salesforce Development Platform. Here you are going to log in, click on this platform, and you will open this type of thing. Now on the first line here, you can see you will option have a get a developer edition. Now when you click on this thing, here you will get this type of icon, and here you will get this particular thing, build enterprise quality app fast and get handled with agent and data clouding. And here you need to log in first for using the Salesforce platform. I'm also going to send you this link also. Now there is a good part. For example, if those who don't have laptop, suppose if someone don't have laptop, you can also able to use the Salesforce platform on your phone. You can use the basically the desktop mode on your phone, and you are able to code the same programs with us on here, because all the programs we are going to do is basically we are going to perform on the Salesforce cloud-based platform. So it was not any problem because we are not going to actually install any software to run the Apex program and create custom objects. So first of all, here you need to give some information. So right now I'm giving some information like my name is Aditya Dubey. Here I need to give a job title, which will be a trainer. You need to give your job title as a student, and just simply your work email, whatever is your work email. So let me just give my work email here. Actually, you can give your work email. If you have a college email, you can give a college email. But if you don't have a college email, you can give a normal Gmail, which you have, I think, Google email, everyone. You can give a normal Google email also. But if you have a work email, then you can give also. Work email is basically those emails which at the rate domain ends with some different type of specific thing. Like I have my work email, which I'm going to give here. Okay, after this, we need to give our company name, which will anything. So right now I'm giving ExcelR. And here you need to give things. But if you don't have company, you can just give your simple college name, or you can give like own or anything. Now click on I'm not robot here. And after this, you need to click on sign me up. When you click on this, what was happening, you are going to pop up to a different page this time. So it was going to say, I'm just click on sign in. I think nothing, just give me a click again. Okay, actually, I think I already did. So when you are done signing, you need to go and check your email. So here you can see right now an email, and if I click on my new mails, here I will just let me mails come here. Here you can see I'll get a mail from the Salesforce developer, your existing Salesforce developer account. Now when I click on this mail, I'll getting this mail, but if you click, you will get this mails as the first time for like this. Welcome to Salesforce. Now this is a mail which you are going to get, and here you are going to get this mail. So here you can see you will get this link for login. You need to bookmark this link, so we'll never going to forget this. And remember, this is your actually simple, or you can see your username, so you don't need to forget. Now first of all, you need to click on this reset password, so you are able to reset your password. So right now I'm clicking on reset password first. Okay, so right now I'm on this page and it will say I need to reset the password. So I'm just going to click on this thing. Does anyone have any doubt till this point? Does anyone have any doubt till this point? Yeah, you can write anything. You can write your college name or you can write any other information. Should you explain to me? Okay, let me tell you again. First of all, you need to come on this particular link, which is Salesforce Developer Platform login or registration page, which the link I'm going to send you in the chat box again. Let me send it in the chat box. Okay, I will. Okay, so the link was sent on your chat box. After opening the link, you need to give or fill these information like your name, your last name, your job title. If you don't have any job title, you can give student. After this, you need to mention your work name. Suppose you don't have a work email, like what you are going to do. If you have college email, you can give that. But if you don't have any college, you can just give your normal email, which will be like this. Your name and at the rate dot. After this, you need to write your company name. It will be either ExcelR, or if you can give any other name like your college name and also you want
Sir, actually, there is a issue with your voice again.
So just
Yeah, now it's clear, sir.
okay. So in the company section, you can give anything like any name, like for example, if you don't want to give a college name or anything, you can give like yourself or my own company, anything. After this, you need to specify country and region. and here I agree to the service agreement and I'm not a robot. And then you need to click on sign me up. When you click on sign me up, you will redirect to a new page, which is like you will get an email on mail. Then you need to come on your email and you will get this type of message like thanks for signing for developer edition. Now you can start building on Salesforce for free and get hands with agent force and data clouds. Now here you need to click on this reset password because this link is only for 24 hours. So when you click on reset passwords, you will pop up to a new make क्या होगा. Let me just see what you are seeing. I am job title. You can give as a student because right now you are a student, so you can give student only. Now you need to click on this reset password to reset your password. So right now I'm just clicking on reset password, and here I need to write my new password. Remember what you are writing your password. It will be like 8 characters, 1 letter, and 1 number. And this is what. So let me just write my new password, which will be anything. So I'm done writing the password. Okay, so done. Okay, after this you need to give a security question like what is your mother's maiden name, what is your parents name. So just give me some next time and you need to give your answer. And here you need to click on change password. When you click on change password, your password will be changed successfully. So let me click on this thing. Okay, now after this, when these things are done, you will come to this lightning experience page with your particular Salesforce platform, or your account was simply created. Now let me show you how your account was going to actually look like. No thanks. Okay, so this is how we are going to see our account for the first time. This is how our Salesforce was going to look like. Now we are right now in our developer options. Here you can see we have sales, homes, opportunity, leads. These are different things. Now let me tell you first what are these things. Right now we are in our CRM software, and this is a sales type of CRM. That's why we are seeing this type of information like opportunity, state, tab, because these are the informations or fields which was actually available in a CRM software. So if you have a sales software, but that's why you are having these type of informations. By default it will open sales, but if you click on this icon you will open any other app launcher and you can see that. Now after this we actually don't need to go this because we actually don't need these type of things. Just give me a second. Wait a second. Hmm. No, that's good. Okay, so you can see we have different things here, but we are actually not interested on this. Just give me a second. Ankit, wait a second, I need to check. Okay, so as you see here, this thing is actually not a dashboard, because if in the starting I will told you that Salesforce is a cloud-based CRM software, means a customer relationship management software. So by default, when you open your particular Salesforce account, you will open a CRM for sales. As you here see, this is a CRM software and a CRM page you are seeing for particular sales page. So these are the opportunities and lead, these are the tables and fields for this sales object. We actually don't need to be see and don't you are we are going to actually don't use these things right now, because our main goal is to create CRM softwares like this sales. Means if you want to create a new CRM software, then we are going to do this. What are the you can just simply click on reset password and able to reset your password. Now here you can see in sales we actually are not going to focus on any other thing. If you click in other things like marketing CRM class, you can just open a new type of CRM like marketing CRM. But the we are going to consider it without developer adding. We are going to develop CRM software. So how we are going to do that? Now, for doing that thing, we need to click on this icon. If you see here on the right side, here you can see on setup. You need to click on the setup option. In this setup option, you can see at the last, this is the where we are going to do our main process. And this is the main page where we are going to spend our most of time, which will be our developer console. Now we need to click on the developer console. If you directly click on the developer console, you will open the developer console in a new tab. But if you want, or it is very good practice to open the developer console in the same window. Click on right click, click on open link, new tab. When you click on open link on the tab, here is open our developer console. This is where we are going to practice our actual programming. Does anyone have any doubt till this point? If anyone has any doubt till this point, please ask it. Otherwise, I'm going to move forward. Should I explain it again or it was clear to all of you?
Sir, actually, like repeatedly the voice is happening. So can you just fix that once?
Okay. So I'm going to explain you again. Is my voice clear right now, sir?
Yes, sir. Now it's clear.
Okay. So I'm going to explain you again how you're going to all these things. So first of all, from starting, first of all, you need to search for this platform or you need to search for Salesforce Developer Edition. When you search for this link, you need to click on the first, which is Salesforce Developer Portal. When you open this thing, the first icon you need to click on this Get a Developer Edition. I'm just sending you this link also. So copy the link. Those who are not done, just open this link. Okay. When you click on this particular link, you will open a new portal like this. You will pop up to a new page. Let me just open the page. Okay. So you will open this page. On here you need to register. So here you need to give some specification. First you need to give your name, last name, job title, your work email. If you don't have a work email, you can give a normal email like which has gmail.com like this. After this you need to give company. You are going to name anything. It will be either your school name, college name, or ExcelR, or if you want to give anything, you can give any name. After this, what is the next thing you need to do? Here you need to write your countries, and here you need to click on I agree. After this, you need to click on here I am not robot and click on me on sign me up. When you are done all these things, you will get a mail on your particular email account which you give here. Now this mail is for reset password. You are not going to get this mail because I am getting this mail because I am already registered, and when I try to register again, that's why I am getting this mail. But if you are not registered, you are going to get this mail, and this mail say that you need to reset your password. When you click on this link reset your password, here you will get option say reset password. Now, when you click on reset password, you need to reset your password because this time you need to click or get a new password. So right now, see, I'm already reset my password. That's why I'm directly pop up to my Salesforce Developer Edition. I'm not pop up to the reset password page. So if you don't set up your reset password, you will open a reset password page where you need to change your password. And when you are done and click login, you will open to this particular page. And remember one thing, when you are giving your password, you need to remember, because every time you want to log in, we are going to use that particular password. After this, I am suggesting all of you to bookmark this particular URL, because we are going to use this URL multiple times. So click on this section on the start, and here you can bookmark it. Like here you can name it like home Salesforce and folder bookmark, and done. When you are done this, it was bookmark on your particular tab, and whenever you want to open this, you actually don't need to search everything. You directly see this particular icon on here on home Salesforce, and it was very easy for you to access Salesforce again. After this, guys, now the next thing we need to know, we don't going to focus on these things, because these are some things which we are not going to use at that time. The main thing which we need to know is right now the developer console. So first of all, you need to click on this setup icon. When you click on this setup icon, you will see here you will get an option of developer console. So you need to click on this developer console. When you click on developer console, let me just show you one thing. Just give me a second. Actually, I'm opening up a new window. Let me just clear this. Okay, are you able to see my entire screen right now? No, you don't need to give your actual email ID. Remember, when you are logging again, you are not going to give your actual email ID. Remember, see, if you are going to, if you see here, when you are getting an email, here you are going to get your particular email address, aditya@689agentforce.com. This thing is going to be your username, not your email address. Remember, this is the information you are going to put in your email address. Sorry, in the username, not the particular, you can say basically your email address. Okay, any more questions? Salesforce login page is same for, just give me a second. Sir, Salesforce login page is same for admin and developer. Yes. Now after this, when you come on home Salesforce, the next thing we are going to do is we need to click on this setup icon, because this is the main place where we are going to do our main task. So when you click on setup option, you will see here you will get the option of developer console. So when you click on this developer console, you will directly redirect it to a new Chrome tab or window where you can open this developer console. You can open this in a different tab, or you can directly open this thing in the same window in a new tab. So I prefer you are going to open this developer console in the same window in a different tab. So open link in a new tab. And here we are going to do our main task, because this is the main page where we are going to do this. In the starting, if you remember, I will told you that we are going to use Apex programming language for backend. And this is where we are going to write our program. So where we are going to write our program. If you see here, here we get the option say debug. So first of all, you need to click on the debug. Before you see, you have different option like file, edit, debug, and here we have different things. Don't need to be worried. We are going to learn everything in detail when we start this course. We are going to learn every single aspects, every icons, every buttons. What is the use of these things once we start learning the Salesforce platform? So first, you need to click on debug, and when you click on here, open execute from this window. So this is where you are going to write our Apex programming code. So let's write our first programming code, which is a hello world program. So right now I'm trying to write my first programming code. Really, can you tell again? So please, so this I've done. So Vidhi, actually I think you open the Salesforce Classic page. See, I think you click on this icon and you will open the Salesforce Classic page. So if you open the classic page like this, you need to go back to the lightning. So first of all, you need to see option here, switch to lightning page. You need to click on this, switch to Lightning Experience. Then you need to click on this setup icon again. And here you need to click on the developer console. When you click on developer console, you will open this a new pop-up window, or you can open the developer console in the same window, wherever you prefer. So I am just opening developer console in my pop-up window here. And here you can see this is our developer console. And here we are going to write our main course or main program. So you need to click on this debug icon and click on this section, say open execute anonymous window. So when you click on this line, you will open a code editor, a debug code editor, and here you need to write enter Apex code. Now let's try to write our first program, which is a hello world program. So here, one thing I need to tell you that Apex is a not case sensitive programming language. So you can write as capital or small, it was going to do the same thing. So first of all, we are going to write system.debug, and then you need to write your message here. Now system.debug, and after the message which you want to print on this screen. Now basically I want to print a message like hello world. So let me just write the message in double quotes, single quotes, hello world. Now when I click on this thing, execute. Now when I click on execute, here see I'll get an error. Okay, I just don't put the terminator here. Let me just terminate this line. Let me click execute. Now the program was executed, but here you see we are actually not able to see our code. We are not able to see our output. So in Apex programming, here you can able to see what is the status of your program, which will be a success. And here you see we get read, which will be a unread option. Now when you click on this icon, here you are able to view this content. Now how you are going to see your program was executed and how we are going to see our thing. For this we need to click on this debug only, and we need to check this box. And when we click on this, here we will get our message hello world. And this is how we are going to see what is the output of our program will be coming. Do you understand how to execute your program on Apex programming language? Does anyone have any doubt till this point? Can I get a quick response in the chat box? Does anyone have any doubt till this point? Explain code. Let me just see. Just give me a second. I need to see the messages. How to read it? Can you please repeat? So this. Okay, I'm going to show you the process again. Just give me a second. Okay, so first of all, let's come here. If you want to just execute a program or you want to create a program, the first thing you need to click on this thing, debug section. When you click on debug on your developer option, you need to click on this line which say open execute anonymous window. You need to click on open execute anonymous window. Now Apex is basically a Java based programming language. So if you have a knowledge about Java programming language, Apex will be very easy for you. And if you don't have any other programming language, like if you don't have any previous programming language knowledge, there will be no any problem, because Apex is also a not case sensitive language, where other programming language is case sensitive. So if I write S on capital or small, both is going to work. So let me write the same program, but this time I am going to modify a thing. Here in this time I am going to write the S in a small letter instead of capital. Now the program is here at system.debug. System.debug is a method, is a static method which is I am calling. And what this method will do? This method will simply print information which was inside this single quotes. So whatever you write inside the single quotation was going to print on the debug block or the debug section. So system.debug, remember, is a method which was going to print any word or any information which you are going to write inside this single quotes. Now, the second thing which I told you, that Apex programming language is a non-case sensitive programming language. So whatever you write means whatever you are going to write, either it was capital or small, it was going to work properly. But this is the best practice to write your code always in capitals, because is the screen CRTC, or what do you mean by screen CRTC? Vidhi, I don't understand what is this screen, the CRTC screen. uh no, this is not CRTC scan. This screen is the debug, this is the code editor. Let me just show you again how you can open this. First of all, guys, what you need to do when you come on debugger console, you need to click on this debugger. This screen, okay, you are asking about this screen. Let me tell you again. Okay, now I think you are able to see the screen. How come to developer? Okay, I'm going to tell you again. Let just, okay, now I think you are able to see the whole thing again. First, you are open to this page. I think everyone come to this page. Till this page, do you guys have any doubt? If you have any doubt, just ask me. Till this page, do you have any doubts? Till this page, do you have any doubts? Anyone? Okay. So if you have no doubts till this page, what you are going to next? You need to click on this setup icon, and in this setup icon here you will find developer console. I am going to tell you from the start where you can open the developer scroll. This is the home page. When you log into Salesforce, you will open this page, and on here you can see this type of option which will be look like setting. You need to click on this icon, and here you can find developer console. You need to click on the developer console. Yeah, the username should be given on your mail. It was on your mail. You can see this is your username. This is the username. You need to write this. It was sent on your mail, not your email. Your email is not your username. This is a piece of information as your username. After this, you need to click on this setup icon, and you need to click on developer console. Right click it and open in a new tab, or you can open in a different tab. Now you can see here I have opened my developer console. Now in this developer console we are going to actually write our Apex program. For this you need to click on this debug icon and click on this open execute anonymous window. So when you click on open execute anonymous window, here you need to write your program. So control plus V is actually your program. Here you can see we have write a program which is going to print hello world. Now I need to tell you two things. The first thing is Apex programming is basically a not case sensitive programming. So capital S and small s is going to work fine. The second thing, that this line, what is the meaning of this line? So in this line you can see I have written system.debug. So system.debug means is a method which was going to print whatever written inside this single quotes. Okay, now after this we are going to click on execute, and here you need to click checkbox on this open log, or you cannot. So just simply check on the open logs and click on execute here. So when you click on execute here, your program was executed, and here you can see these type of options directly. Okay, is my voice clear to all of you? Can I get a quick confirmation from all of you? Is my voice reachable to all of you right now? Tulya Jyoti, if you don't set any username, you will get the username in your email. You just need to set your password. This is your username. It was always for you. You can see your email. You have an email. In the email, you have your username. You don't need to set up your username actually. So when you execute this code, you will see here option debug only. When you click on this debug only option, here you will get your message. The message is hello world and hello world. In this hello world and hello world, you can see the hello word and the hello word. Because as I told you already that system.debug is either capital or small, it was going to work because our Salesforce is an Apex programming language is basically a non-case sensitive programming language, which means either you can write things in capital letter or small letter. Both is going to work fine. So remember, I'm going to tell you again, if you want to execute your code, how you are going to do it? First, you are going to right click on this section debugs, open execute anonymous code, and here you need to write your code and then you need to click on execute. Now we have one more option in this code editor. Here you can see we have option execute highlighted. Suppose you write multiple line of code but you only want to execute a single line, so you can also highlight that part. Suppose I only want to execute second line, so I highlight that part, and when I click on execute highlighted, now when I click on execute highlighted, what will happening? I will only execute the highlighted part of the code. Now again we need to click on debugs only, and here we get hello world. Now one more thing I need to tell you about this thing is that when I open the anonymous tab again, here you can see I click on this open logs. So when I click the open log, I actually don't need to click on these things. But if I don't checkbox this open log and click on execute again this time, here see in status it was section, but in read I will get unread option. At that time I need to click again on debugs to see my output. So right now you can see I click on my debug and here I will get my output. So do you remember, if you click on checkbox, you are not going to see this thing, you directly come to debug. If you don't, you need to click on debug. So best practices, always click on this icon, which will be your open logs, and then try to execute. Simply click on execute and it will execute both of codes and simple request. Now your code was executed here, and here when you click on debug logs, you will able to see your output. I think everyone is clear to this topic. Does anyone have any problem? Yeah, it is an object oriented language. Ratikanta Patil, it is an object oriented programming language. It is same as you can say basically your particular Java programming language, because it was like Java. Everything is very same syntax and same thing except the non-case sensitive. And remember, either you can bookmark this tab or you can bookmark this tab. Okay guys, this is for today. Let's meet tomorrow, and from tomorrow we are going to learn how we are going to write our Apex programs for backends. So let's meet tomorrow at 7 p.m. again, and then in the next 2 hours from tomorrow's we are going to learn how to write our programs, how to use create classes, functions for our particular CRM software. So this is for today. Let's meet tomorrow, and then we are going to learn Apex more deeply.
Thank you, sir. So, dear students, I already shared the attendance link of the Zoom and YouTube as well. If you missed on that, so it's my humble request, please mark your attendance and share your valuable feedback about the today's session. If you have any query or question, so you can put it in the chat box. Okay, and if not, then we're good to leave the session, and we'll see you on tomorrow sharp at 7 o'clock. So I'll keep window open for the attendance marking for 2 more minutes, and we'll close for the day. Thank you.
Everyone, thank you for all. Let's meet tomorrow, and tomorrow we are going to start the class from this point. Maika Shrivastava. Actually, Maika, the code is The code is like system.debug, where debug is basically a debugger console where you need to write your particular program, because debug Apex is a debugging programming language. Okay, thank you all. Let's meet tomorrow, and tomorrow we are going to start this thing again.
Guys, as I mentioned earlier at the time of LMSKT, with I said that if you not received, no worries, you will be going to receive them. Okay, tomorrow. So don't worry on that part.
The same way you did on the laptop, but just try to do it in the desktop mode, so it will be easy. Chetan Gupta. Yes, Chetan Gupta, what is the doubt you have? Yes, Chetan Gupta, I'm able to see your message. What is your doubt? Can you tell me? Chetan Gupta. Okay, Chetan, let's try to resolve your doubt. Okay, guys, this is for today's. We are going to meet tomorrow, and tomorrow we are going to start our class, and tomorrow we are going to solve new things.